Hey guys, and welcome to the video, or the movie if that's what the trailer's called. Anyways, I'm here today to announce first off that the Chapter 1 movie will be divided into 11 parts, which is all 10 seasons of Chapter 1 and the finale live event. So yes, this will take 11 weeks to complete since I upload one video a week, usually on Thursdays. And of course these maps are on my other account, so there will be no map codes for you guys to play the maps, sadly. And one final thing is that maybe one day in the future we will be able to play these maps on stream, either for fun or maybe for V-Bucks like a tournament. Other than that, enjoy. One last thing, just so you know, there's no lore yet to the BR series since this is like the full beginning, so expect for actual lore for the series in season 2. Other than that, enjoy y'all. If you want to just chill at a peaceful area, then you should head over to Holly Hedges. Maybe you're looking for somewhere more romantic to drop. Well, guess what? Wedding Whiteness is here, just for you type of people. Back then in Chapter 1 of my BR map, there was no mountain walls or UEFN, so some parts of the map were a little bland and boring. But hey, if the mountains aren't interesting to you, at least the cool city side of Twisted Tower could be cool. Why not you take a look? Now we're over at the desert side of the map. This POI is called Mando Makers, and originally had a boss over there, and if you killed him, you would get a mythic hunting rifle. One of my personal favorite POIs of this season has to be the Alamo, inspired by one of my other maps called The Americans vs. the Mexicans, which was then inspired by the Mexican-American War. For our last desert POI, we have the train station, which had a lot of western-looking buildings, a train, and a bar, which I will be showing in the next 2 clips. Back then, you used to be able to hop on the train and steal rusty cans and coal. You also could go over to the barn and purchase slurp juices for gold, and you would get gold from killing other players. Now that we can move on from the desert biome, we can now move on to our first POI in the forest called Forest Foraging, which had an underground cave under the mountains. The forest area is a bit stale and boring. It's mainly just mountains and trees with sludgy water, but this POI is called Moisty Mist. Now, one interesting POI over in the forest area is Moisty Movies. It has lots of resources and a decent amount of loot. And for our final biome, which is the snow biome, we first got Icy Igloo. This POI has lots of loot, but not many resources, sadly. As you can see, Icy Igloo has a lot of buildings, and plenty of loot for everybody on the island. We can see Arctic Association, and if you remember Chapter 2, also had this POI on the map, in the same location, but it was originally in Chapter 1, Season 1. And for the last POI of the snow biome, we have Freezing Fortress. And yes, this is the same POI as it was in Chapter 2, Season 2. But since this map's timeline is completely different, the castle was never frozen, and it was originally created like this by me. For our final POI, which is in the middle of course, is Housing Holdings, the first POI I ever made in my BR series. Other than that, it's a decent drop spot with a bit of loot, but not much resources though. What did y'all think? You ready to explore with me, explorers, and drop into Blaker's Battle Royale Season 1? Yeah, I bet you are. After all that, come drop in, everybody.
Soldier, do we have any intel on the FI?
No sir, we don't. But, I've been hearing rumors that the FI has been trying to spy on us.
Oh great. Now we have spies against us? What could possibly be worse than this?
Finally, the day has come. I will destroy the IF and cause destruction upon them, and get revenge for General Rustin. My nuke has already been sent off to their base in Mando Makers, and it should hit in 3, 2, 1!
What the hell just happened to our base, soldier? Did we just get nuked?
Well, it appears we have, General Tom. The FI seem to have been spying on us this whole time then.
If they want to play dirty, then I will too. Pack your bags, soldier. We're going to Housing Holdings and making a new base. I won't let the FI win this damn war.
Yes, sir. Let's get to it.
Welcome to Blaker's Battle Royale Season 2. The IF have taken control of the map, trying to take down the FI, as the war goes on between the two groups. Our first POI of the new season is the IF, which is the middle of the map now. You can also fight General Tom over at the IF and receive his Mythic Pistol and Vault keycard. Once General Tom is killed, you can then unlock the Vault. Another new POI on the map is FI Ship, which is General Scott's new base, and if you kill him, you receive his Mythic AK-40 and Vault keycard. Vaults will usually provide lots of loot for you, so I suggest you go for them. Our final POI for Season 2 is IF Association. This location was originally owned by General Scott, but now it's General Tom's location after General Scott left.
Well there, soldiers. Why not you drop into Blaker's Battle Royale Season 2, and I'll see you on the battlefield. Hopefully not against me. Well there, soldier. Is the device all set up?
Yes, sir. I've tested everything. We should be ready to start the device.
Good. If I'm correct, this device will be able to stop any force of mankind or natural, in any shape or size.
Sir, are you really sure we should use it now? I know you want to create a force field so the FI get kicked out of the island, but we haven't tested the natural part of the device to its max yet.
I'm absolutely sure, soldier. Now activate the device now!
Yes, sir. Right away.
I see that the IF have been building a device to counter our organization, but today, we will collapse their towers as the storm comes in and destroys everything they created. I see it coming now. I hope this works.
The FI must have called this storm upon the island. Soldier, get that damn device working, or the FI is going to make this whole building collapse on us.
Sir, I already activated it. The device should push the storm back in just a second.
Yes, it's working, soldier. Keep it going. We need this storm gone. Let's go. It's almost there. We got this, soldier.
Sir, the device is starting to crap out now. It's losing its power.
Whoa. Why is everything shaking? It feels like there's an earthquake. No, it can't end like this. No, I can't let the FI win. I won't let...
Well, the IF have finally fallen. It's time to take back what should have been mine all that time. The island may be flooded now, but we can find a way to make it work.
Oh, hey man. Welcome to the afterlife.
The afterlife? What is this place? And who are you?
You can call me Henry, and I died just like you did. I had a pretty boring life here on the island. I just died from old age. What happened to you?
I'm not sure. All I remember is my device breaking, and then an explosion happened.
Much more interesting than my death. Well, I guess enjoy your stay here. There's not much to do around here, though.
Curse you, General Scott. I will seek my revenge, even if I'm dead. I will do whatever it takes to destroy you and ruin everything you have.
Sure, buddy. Whatever you say.
Welcome to Blaker's Battle Royale Season 3, where General Tom has caused a flood on the island from his device, and the FI have now taken over since General Tom has died, which is the leader of the IF. Of course, since General Tom died, General Scott has now taken over the middle of the map and renamed it the FI. You can also kill General Scott over at the FI and receive his mythic drum gun. This season, vaults were removed due to the flood, so too bad, too sad for you guys. Another new POI is Strip Shunkin, which is the old base of the FI, but it was completely abandoned and destroyed due to the flood. Our next POI is the abandoned IF destruction POI, which is the remains left of the IF buildings. But the good news is that their leftover scrap metal, the IF have created a new POI called IF Wrecked.
Since General Tom is gone, why not you hop in Blakers Battle Royale Season 3 and come dive in the water and join my side this time. Finally, General Tom is gone for good. I always knew the FI would win the war. This island will be all mine, and as time goes on, I will become the greatest ruler of all time. I still can't believe I caused a flood on the island, and it didn't even kill General Scott.
To be fair, he did have a ship he hid in, so I would say that's kind of your fault for not doing the research.
The time for blame is not now, Henry, because I've built a machine to transport us back to the island.
Interesting, General Tom. And what is this new invention of yours called?
I call it the Riftinator. This device will spawn us at a random location on the island. Once I activate this button, I will finally have my revenge on General Scott. Activating in 3, 2, 1... Yes, my device worked. I'm finally back on the island. I'm not sure where Henry is located, but I'll figure that out after I destroy General Scott's base and end him for good.
I see that my minions have decided to build a new base with a laser pointer attached to it, using scrap metal around the island. This was the same laser that destroyed my base back then, before I invaded the middle of the island. This should definitely do the trick on destroying General Scott's base.
Let me go ahead and do the honors for the IF then. Activating in 3, 2, 1... And why are you here? Are you with the FI? Because if you are, you're about to get a knuckle sandwich from me. Me and my partner do not know what the FI is, but I'm known as the Silencer, and my friend is known as Blaker.
Yep, that's correct, what the silencer said.
So if you guys aren't my enemies, who are you then? And how did you spawn through that rift? Do you guys have a Riftinator device as well? Riftinator device? Wait a minute. Don't tell me you messed up the damn timeline. You better be honest with me, or I will end your games here, old man. I, maybe did, mess up the timeline, because I ended General Scott's life, and I was already dead before, which I created the Riftinator device to bring me back to life to get revenge on him. I can't believe you're this petty. Ugh. Now look what you've done, dude. There's now a meteor coming straight for the island, and it's all your fault, because this reality wouldn't have had another meteor for millions of years. It's okay though, because you're going to help us fix this and stop this meteor, old man. Blaker, let's get started working, and get all the rift beacons around the island to stop this meteor.
Yes, sir. Let's get right on to it. Welcome to Blakers Battle Royale Season 4, where the island has gone into a panic over the meteor that is going to collapse with the island any day now. The middle of the map has now been completely abandoned and is now called the IFI.
For this new season, you can now come over to my own new POI called Blaker's Domain. You can also find yourself a vault over at Blaker's Domain with lots of good loot inside. But if you think my POI is cool, you gotta check out Silencer's Slump. It looks absolutely sick. You can also come check out the new desert POIs. One of them is known as Red Resistance, and another one of them is known as Relieving Region. Okay, but maybe you want to go over to the forest instead, which we got you covered on that for a new POI called Rising Road. You can also come down to Wedding Wokeness, which has a new building in the middle of the POI. And finally, we have our last new POI, which was abandoned by the IF, which is now known as FIF.
Well, explorers, what do you say on saving this island and stopping the media together as a team? Come drop in Blaker's Battle Royale Season 4, and I'll see you there. The time has finally come, explorers. We must act now. The meteor is getting ready to collide with the island. I need everyone on their guard, immediately. We must use the power of the rift beacons to stop this meteor. It is foretold that this meteor is the destruction of this island and the end of life as we know it.
Silencer, I've got my rift beacons already activated. I'm ready when you are.
That's good, Blaker. And have you contacted General Tom and Henry about activating their rift beacons?
No, sir. Not yet. I'll get right onto that, though. Just let me give them a call. General Tom and Henry, you guys need to activate your rift beacons. It's finally time to stop this once and for all.
I was just getting to it, Blaker. Your call caught me off guard. It surprised me. But I just activated my rift beacon over by my base.
Same here. I'm over in the desert area where you guys built a rift beacon. I just turned mine on as well.
Okay, great. Let me inform the Silencer that the plan is in action and that everybody is ready to go. I just called them for you, Silencer, and confirmed all the rift beacons have been activated. We're all ready, once you are.
I've been ready, Blaker. Activating lasers in 3, 2, 1. Whoa. What's happening to the rift beacons? Are they about to? No. They exploded. No. No. This island is doomed. That was the only thing stopping it from being destroyed. There's no coming back now. I'm sorry I failed you, explorers. No, the 4 points, no.
What is this? I see I'm alive, and I'm in some random barn. Wait a minute, is this the island I used to rule back in the day? I'm General Rusted. I'm starting to remember everything slowly. All I remember was seeing a very bright light, and then I just woke up in this barn. I'm not sure how I arrived back on the island, but me and the FI need to do some research. And I know they'll be glad to see me back.
Welcome to Blaker's Battle Royale Season 5, where the 4-point has been exposed to the island, now causing reality to shift its POIs and timeline to something more reckoning because of the meteor hitting the island. Since the meteor has hit the middle of the island, it is now called the 4 points. During the reckoning, General Tom's base was destroyed, and he had to rebuild a new tiny base in the middle of his old base, which is called IF Reorganized. But right above IF Reorganized, you can now come check out the OG leader of the FI's base, known as Rustin Risky. Due to the timeline messing up, a new POI has formed in the snow biome called Reality Destruction. After the meteor hit, the timeline caused my POI to turn Run Down and rename to Blaker's Burps now. Missing Season 1? Well, if you are, you can come check out the remixed version of Housing Holdings over by Hotel Holdings. Hotel Holdings has lots of rundown buildings and destruction after the timeline messed up on the island. But one good thing to come out of this timeline is a full-size building made by the Cowboys over at Mando Makers. This timeline changes a lot of Western history, causing the Cowboys to build lots of territory, such as the new and improved Alamo. And before you get off your horses, you should come by the new POI called Butter Barn, where a train's crashed into the city. Or maybe you just want to chill and check out the new futuristic building over at Wedding Whiteness.
Well, are you ready to watch this island be conquered again by your old leader? Yeah, I bet you are. You better come into Blaker's Battle Royale Season 5, or we're not gonna have a good time.
Hey, Henry. I've been feeling a little suspicious about that General Rustin guy. He's been a little shady around the island lately.
Really? I haven't really seen him much, since the island has been changing due to the timeline messing up. I'm not sure what General Rustin could be up to, though.
Well, it seems I've discovered a new source of power that can help me conquer this island. This thing is called the 4-Point. It's known as the source of all reality described by the ancients. I've also researched on where the 4-Point is located. It's said the middle of its reality. I've been observing the island, and I've came to the conclusion that the meteor is what revealed the 4-Point, which is still in the sky as we speak. Well, I must be heading my way now to the 4-Point. I will become the ruler of this reality and control all life on it.
Look, General Rustin is heading towards the meteor. This is definitely suspicious.
For sure, Blaker. But wait, look what's happening over at the Alamo.
Ah, finally. Us cowboys are done for a days of work. And now I can finally relax. What the gosh darn it happened to our tower and butter barn and our bases? They were just exploded by them Mexicans. You gotta be pulling my boat.
Whoa, I didn't even know the Mexican-American War was still going on. We need to fix this as soon as possible. Let me call General Tom and tell him to go confront General Rustin. General Tom, we saw General Rustin heading towards the meteor over by the 4-Point. We need you to confront him and stop his plans of whatever he's trying to do over there.
I would be glad to help you, Blaker. Time to run over there and kick some FI butt. Well, I've finally made it to the 4-Point. It's pretty far in the sky. So maybe I'm supposed to channel some type of energy to be able to pull the 4-Point's power into me. Wait a minute. Who is that running over to the meteor? You may have came back to life, but I'm ending your free trial of life. Now, General Rustin. Well, it's a pity shame that you couldn't be one of my henchmen. You could have just been a loyal servant and lived. But now, I must kill you, and then I'll take the power of the 4-Point and conquer this island. What? How are you so strong? Ugh. No FI leader was ever strong. Not even General Scott was close to the level of power you have. Not sure who General Scott is, but you made the wrong mistake siding against me. The 4-Point's power grows inside of me. This is your doom.
Ah, yes. I can feel it. The power's filling me up with rage. So much rage, I could just destroy all of reality. Time to say bye-bye, IF. You will just be another name in history now. No! General Tom, no! Now that nobody else is brave to stop me, I have the power to control this island, and I will be the conqueror of this reality.
Welcome to Blaker's Battle Royale Season 6, where General Rustin has turned into a god, and everyone on the island has to become a servant for him of the FI. If you're interested into checking out the middle of the map, you can come see FI Unstoppable, General Rustin's new factory. Now that General Tom is gone, you can come check out FI Reorganized. Since the FI are in full control of the island now, they renamed the POI to FI Association. Due to the desert storm shifting over to the right side of the island, it caused a new POI to form called Temple Tourism. But the good news is that the FI have been able to rebuild the city part of the island, causing it to be called Fantastic Future now. There's also been this strange base built on the island. Maybe next season we'll know more about it. After the Mexicans destroyed the Cowboys' bases, they decided to reclaim what was theirs and build a new POI called Mexican Makers. The Mexicans also built a huge fortress over the old Alamo, which is now called Mexican Fortress. And since Butter Barn was already destroyed by the Mexicans, they decided to use the shipping containers and place it as a warehouse city, which is called Carton Crates. Also, Wedding Whiteness is back to its original former glory.
Now that you have seen my power, why not you come drop into Blaker's Battle Royale Season 6? This time, you will be a part of my army, which as the island is dominated by me.
So, who are you exactly? And what made you come to this island?
Well, I'm known as one of the ancients, the king to be exact. I was known for creating the deadliest snowstorms of all time. I've gotten radars from my homeland on how this island is in danger. I just arrived, so explain to me, mortals, what is the problem here?
So pretty much, this guy called General Rustin has been corrupting the 4 Points energy under his control, turning him into a god. Ever since then, he's made everyone on the island as a servant of the FI, which is his organization. Me and Henry have been hiding in this temple ever since that happened.
Wait a minute, you said the 4 Points? Oh no, this is really bad, Blaker. All of reality could be doomed in the palm of his hands. I learned it from one of the most ancient people across the multi-mapverse, known as the Peacer. Today seems like a good day to relax. The FI have been rebuilding the island in my form, and the Mexicans have kept the economy up and running. Life is just how I want it to be. Ugh, I forgot I'm supposed to be on lookout today to find any intruders. I've been hearing rumors on unauthorized radars being made. Ugh, when I get my damn hands on them, I'm going to end their lives on those traitors. I don't see anything yet so far, but I do see the radars off in the distance. I wonder who and why they would build it.
Not sure what that means, King, but the island really needs you. Right now. It feels like a dictatorship here.
Well, I will try my best to stop this General Rustin guy, Henry. By the power of the gods, I will win this battle.
I should come along with you, King. I need some fresh air after all.
That's not a good idea, Blaker. You aren't a god like me. You are mortal. But, if you insist, go ahead then.
You two be careful. I'll be rooting for you guys.
Wait a minute. I see two people coming out of that temple that formed from the desert once I took over the island. That's right, General Rustin. Me and Blaker have came to stop you. It's over now. This will be the end of your days.
Yep, what the king said.
Oh, silly mortals. You must be mistaken, because this is the end of your days. I've already consumed so much power from the 4 points in this factory. It will transform into a liquid form, and once the gas and liquid fuses together, it will cause a power explosion and give me more power. And will you look at that? It's already about to happen in 3, 2, 1. Yes, yes, the power is flowing inside of me. I can feel it. Oh, you will feel all of this pain. You will feel my smite, mortals. You are delusion. I am no mortal. I am a god. I'm known as one of the ancients, and your disrespectful attitude will be no more, degradeful human. What? No! Ugh, how could you beat me? Could the prophecies be true? The mortal being with high hope will always be shut down by a god? The prophecies of the ancient book? Yes, they are indeed true. You may know me as the king, the ancient king, that created deadly snowstorms that killed millions of people. I ended their days due to disrespect and ungratefulness. You don't deserve the title as god. You treat your explorers with no respect and force the islanders into a dictatorship. Now, it's time to deal with your sins, General Rustin.
Ugh, I don't know why, King, but my head's feeling weird, and I can't move my body.
What's the matter, Blaker? Are you having some type of fever?
No, I'm just starting to
Feel more powerful. More like you couldn't end my days, King. You have to be kidding me. General Rustin's soul is still alive? It's probably because the 4 point is so corrupted that his soul was able to attract to another mortal being. I'm sorry, Blaker, but I must freeze you. I will find a way to save you and extract his soul apart from your body. This may be cold. Enjoy the snow while it lasts.
Welcome to Blaker's Battle Royale Season 7, where the king has sent a snowstorm towards the island, freezing General Rustin's soul in the process. As you can see, the middle has become the king's new frozen domain, known as Frozen Flawless. Next up, we have the old temple that's now cooled down a little bit, causing it to be called Ancient Temple. Over by Fantastic Future, we can see that the Housing Holdings house has turned into a futuristic type of house now. And right by the Housing Holdings house, you can check out the new stage POI called Musical Moments. Or you could check the stage that replaced one of the Mexican bases known as Supreme Sound. Instead of that stage, maybe you would like to go to Vivid Voices over where the Alamo was. Also, a new POI this season is a little camp called Cozy Camps. This POI was replaced by Carton Crates. Since General Rustin is gone, his old base was turned into a new stage, which is called Loud Lecture. One of the most unique things about this season is over by the new POI, the King's Fortress, you can find the King's mythic sword over there. Due to the King arriving to the island, he decided to make some bases over at the new POI called Snowy Solitary. Also, FI Reorganize is gone now. But you can come check the rebranded POI made by the King called Icy Association, which was taken over after everybody was free from the FI.
Well then, explorers, why not you hop into Blaker's Battle Royale Season 7 and help me save Blaker from General Rustin's soul. I bet you're gonna have a really chill time here on the island. Finally, this island can be reassured of peace. I haven't figured out a way to detach General Rustin's soul, at a Blakers ball. I did find out that General Rustin wasn't a god. He was known as a demigod, so his powers do wear off eventually. I swear, when I get out of this ice castle, I will burn this place to the ground. I will set flames across the island, burning everything he has built. I have seen some random stages being built around the island. I wonder what the explorers have been doing. I haven't checked in them for a while now, due to researching more on this General Rustin guy. Hades better have a good plan, because if this doesn't work, I'm done. I can't last any longer in this freezing palace.
Skibidi Twiddle be mine, Ohio town, yeah. Diamonds to mine, I'm on that big Sigma grind. Worry about imposters, I'm way too sus, yeah. For Sigma trust, yeah. Skibidi Twiddle will be mine. Ohio cat race, Rizzlers on my mind, yeah. Skibidi Twiddle will be mine, yeah. When you're not around me.
Oh my heavens, what is this terrible music? No, what the hell is this brain rot?
Sigma, you get in my way, I'ma feed it to the Sigma. I'm no more during the day, but at night turn to a Sigma. When the moon shines, I turn into a Rizzler. I let like a villain, like Ohio made Sigmas. Rizzler, Phantom Pack Sigma. Emote on the dance floor to reach the road market. Rinse, Skibidi Rizzler. Sigma. Emote on the dance floor to reach the road market.
Ugh, it's hurting my head. The sounds are vibrating the whole island. This is terrible. Please, whoever's playing this music, stop. You will doom all of us.
This gat is sweaty, please cost a gnat. I'm ready, Ohio, find them taxi. Let me find out the Freddy's is nervous. Mr. Beast is gonna hit the gritty man. But bro is well rizzy. I on rolls now, sussy baka all pronouns. He opens his mouth, rim and shake, won't run out. He's choking how Aiden Ross won't come out. The clock's run out, Skibidi Twiller's over, blow.
Wait a minute. I just realized this music is so bad. It's melting the castle. Please, stop! We can't free General Rustin. I used all my power to protect this island from any danger for millions of years. Explorers, please.
She said, do you risk me? I tell her, only then. I only love my Skibidi Ohio, I'm sorry. Phantom tags, I even got it tatted on me. Lil' calm fit, I'ma wear it to the party. Look at Skibidi, trying to be a Sigma cause I'm Mewing. Yeah, I'm from Ohio where they know me. I'ma keep on edging till I'm 40. God's plan, God's plan. Can't keep edging on my own. CA gat and I'm like, whoa. I'm a Rizzler, yeah I know. Might go down a Skibidi. Grimace shake is so yummy. Quando dingle on the beat, yeah. And still Aiden Ross, Kaisenad sticking out, sticking out, sticking out, sticking out, sticking out. Your gat for the Rizzler. Hey.
No! No! My ice castle. I can't believe it. I can't believe the explorers would betray me like this. After all that I've done for them. Wait a minute. Who are you? And how did you arrive here? And what do you mean? They did it. I did it. Too many questions, old-timer. Time to send you back where you came from. Now that he's out of the way, back to business. You promised an island full of my control. With the 4 points, General Rustin. Yes, sir. The 4 point is up in the sky. It seems that it's on its last leg, though. If we harness the energy together carefully, we should be able to control the island from this point on. Wait, you really thought I would let a demigod have a power any close to mine? Yeah, no, General Rustin. I've been using you this whole time. And better yet, you're going to become my minion. And if you don't, I'll just end your life here. So what are we waiting for? Get to work and start getting my army ready now. This island will be mine. All reality will be mine. And I will be the conqueror of the multi-mapverse once and for all.
Welcome to Blaker's Battle Royale Season 8, where Hades has taken over the island now, and has made hell on earth for all the explorers on it. Due to the King's ice castle melting, it has caused the middle of the map to completely burnt up, calling it living hell now. Before Hades' rise, the two housing buildings that you're seeing have been fully modernized, now just like the housing holding building. After Hades' hell broke loose, it caused the temple POI to be called Satan's Spa now. Due to Hades' volcano, wedding whiteness was changed to depressing darkness. And because of his volcano, it caused all of the grasslands to be covered in lava. If you're looking for General Rustin, you can come over to his new base in the desert biome, made by Hades, called Rustin's Redemption. Hades has also caused the city in the desert to form a geyser, renaming the POI to Geyser Gushers. Want to see the evil souls of the dead? Well, you should come check out Hades' graveyard POI, called Garden Graves. Also, Hades has two buildings to himself, so don't get confused on what is what. But this POI is Hades' lounge area, which is called Lucifer's Lounge. And this POI is Hades' main operating base, known as Satan's Spawn. Little ironic, isn't it? Due to Hades' mass destruction of the island, he's wiped out any sign and building of the king. All this POI is now is just scrap wood and metal. I wonder what the future may do to this place though. Pretty sure this was expected, but the king's fortress has now been destroyed and his mythic sword is bolted. Due to the king's disappearance, this POI is just called the fortress now.
Well then, my minions, why don't you drop into Blaker's Battle Royale Season 8 and come experience a night of your life over here in hell? This reality is almost finished. With all the 4 points energy I've been devouring, it is impossible to stop me. I will become the center of life, and nobody is going to stop me.
You are done far enough, Hades. This is the end of your days on this path. I have seen too much to ignore your abuse to this realm.
Zeus! 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 Is this how you face me, coward? I am through doing the bidding of the gods! Come down here and face me now, Zeus!
If only you stepped down, this would be much easier on my hands. Your time of smite of terror has ended, old pal. Ugh. Hades, your power has grown. I seen you really had to abuse the creation of all life, didn't you? I can't believe you would do such a thing, brother. This is a disgrace to the family, brother. You need to stop this madness.
The hands of death could not defeat me. Sisters of fate could not hold. And you will not see the end of this day. I will have my revenge!
You are only blinded by rage, brother. You won't get away with this, Hades. After all you did to our family, ending the lives of the Sisters of Fate, enslaving our mother, and torturing our father. I won't let you win, Hades.
I won't let you hurt anyone no more. You piece of shit! It's the only thing I can do to save this realm. This reality is at the peak of its doom. I mustn't let this reality die off into the hands of the Grim Reaper. I must restore the 4 points. I mustn't give up. I will secure this realm with all my willpower till reality is pieced back together in the right hands of the good man.
Welcome to Blaker's Battle Royale Season 9, where Zeus has restabilized the 4 point right before its doom happened with Hades. Zeus has decided to make a new middle now, calling it God's Heir. This season also includes special items on the map that gives you a damage boost when picking it up. You can go over to the new POI called Holy Temple and receive Cupid's bow and bandage bazooka. Or maybe you want to check out the new Wedding Whiteness, known as Heaven's Hall now. There's also a vault at Heaven Halls, which gives a special weapon known as Apollo's Assault Rifle. Also, you can finally go into the volcano now, which is a new POI called God's Gusher. Over at God's Gusher, after going into the volcano, you can receive Helios's LMG. Maybe you want a better special weapon though, which I got you covered on that one. Over at the new POI called Zeus's Zanzibar, you can receive Zeus's Sideways Assault Rifle. And if you didn't know, since Hades has died, General Rustin's spirit has been lifted from my body. So in the next season trailer, you will see that I'm back to my normal self again. One more thing I should mention is that this POI is called Blaker's Boo, which was a special for my first ever Halloween event in the VR series. You know gods have to eat too, right? That's why Zeus built Ted's Time, which is like a tiny eating diner POI in the desert. As soon as Zeus took back the island, he started reforming the island to most of its glory, or his own base. So that's why we got this new POI called Restored Risky. Zeus needed to make sure he had gods all over the map protecting it from any threats while he fixes the 4 point. So that's why he assigned Boras to set bases over at the new POI called International Igloo. And the Islanders' job were to rebuild the rundown Arctic bases, which they did, and they started building futuristic buildings all over this new POI, which is now called the New Gen. In memorial of the king, the explorers started to fix the king's castle, and now that it's been slightly rebuilt, it's now called the IGS Fortress.
Well, explorers, I see you're trying to help rebuild the island. With me, why not you drop in to Blaker's Battle Royale Season 9? And then, you can help me fix this reality once and for all. I've seen lots of progress on the island. I'm glad the explorers are working hard and good. Mother and father always told me, if you're not hard and a good working man, you ain't a man after all. I felt that my debts as a god have paid off. The 4 point should be stabilized enough to reseal itself. My job here is done with these explorers then.
Zeus, before you leave this island, come check out who's outside the building. I'm pretty sure you know him.
Interesting. This dawn of time? Well, I mustn't be rude and deny entry to this friend of mine. Let him in, Blaker, so I can speak with a matter of no time on the clock. Heard Zeus was here. Ah, I see Zeus. It's been a while, man. How have you been?
Not the best, Silencer. This realm is nearing its end of time. I've been trying to control it by resealing the 4 points. Long story on how that happened, but I've been trying for these explorers.
I see. Well, don't worry, Zeus. I got a plan, and it's gonna be...
Whoa, hold on. Where have you been, Silencer? I'm starting to remember now. You and me arrived to the island through General Tom's Riptonator device. Then the meteor hit the middle of the island. Then you and me got sucked into the 4 Point. I looked all over the island for you. Where were you, Silencer?
You're right. That did happen. I'm just remembering that too. I blacked out on this new world, and I'm not sure what the name was, but this guy called the Collector told me that there's 2 others, like me, out there. And he believes the Pisa, one of the most ancient beings of the whole multi-mapverse, is a part of our bloodline. I'm not sure of that one, but ever since you were able to restable the 4 Point Zeus, I remember the Collector was able to set up a Riftinator to the island.
Wait a second. This makes more sense now. Silencer, when you teleported into the 4 Point and went to a new whole world, you weren't able to come back because it was already destabilized and broken. But once I fixed it and stabilized it, you were able to come back onto the island. Do you think if you use that Riftinator device onto the 4 Points, you can rebuild this island for the people?
I can try, but the risks are bad, Zeus. I never tested the Riftinator device on the 4 Point itself. It can make endless portals to endless islands, or even reality. Who knows?
I need you to redo history, Silencer. Stop that meteor before it hits the island. If you do this, this timeline won't ever exist, and the island will be at full peace.
I'll see what I can do, Zeus. Blaker, you're coming with me. Gotta make sure I'm safe risking all of this.
Alright then. Well, I'm ready when you are, Silencer.
Hold on tight, Blaker, because the 4 Point is gonna loop us through time really fast. In 3, 2, 1...
Welcome to Blaker's Battle Royale Season X, where time is rewind and the timeline is now even more messed up due to the Silencer's Riftinator frying the 4 Point. Due to this, the middle of the island is now known as the Final Point. Over at the new frozen meteor in the sky, you can receive the Silencer's Recycler weapon, and you can find anti-crystals there too. The Silencer has been building these rockets around the map. I wonder what he's planning on doing with them. I know it's been a while since you heard about Tilted, but this new POI is called Tilted Time, which is a version of every single building of this POI that has gone through over the seasons. And if you like nostalgia vibes, then you can come drop back into Mando Makers, just the original POI, nothing else. If you like the Season 5 Alamo where the Cowboys took over, then you will love dropping at this classic location. Also, the Butter Barn is finally back. It's starting to look like things are going to change for the better for the island. A strange POI in the desert is called the Changing. I'm not sure what this means and why the Silencer put another rocket there, but oh well. Same thing with the new POI called Rusted Risky. Why would you want to put a rocket where it's all rusted and damaged? Well, at least Icy Igloo is back to its former glory like how it used to look. Due to the timeline messing up, this POI has formed all the different buildings from each season to create a new POI called Collabed Combination. Also, I see another one of the Silencer's rockets. That's very strange that there's a rocket at each of the biomes on the island. In this timeline, nothing ever happened to the King's Castle, so it's now called Reformed Fortress. Since Wedding Whiteness has gone through a couple of changes, it decided to go half and half between light and darkness, now being called Remixed Whiteness. Also, using the Vault over at Remixed Whiteness can give you access to a secret elevator which teleports you inside the volcano, which is now called Silencer's Secret Base.
Now that you've seen how much reality is corrupting, I think you should come help us, explorers, and save this island before it reaches its doom. You know what to do. Come hop into Blaker's Battle Royale Season X, and I'll see you there.
Silencer, are you sure we have to do this? Are you sure the 4 Point can't survive on its own?
Yes, Blaker. There's no other way to say this. Reality is doomed. We messed with the laws of time and physics. And now, these actions are causing these consequences.
I can't believe it has to end like this. We have made so many memories on this island. We've met so many people along the way, man. Now, it's just over? Like that? Silencer, we shouldn't just give up hope. This reality...
Let me stop you right there, Blinker. I'm sorry to tell you, but it's the truth. We are doomed. The more we stay on this island, the worse the conditions will be for our bodies. I've talked to the Collector. He's been sending certain parts that are in the Riftinator to build rockets. Once I activate these rockets, you'll be able to control them, and he will send radiation to the 4-point, causing it to explode. All of this island. This is sadly the end of this island, Blaker. That is the truth of the matter.
But Silencer, if what you say is true, that means we'll end all life here on this island. Even me. You may be fine. But what about me, man? How will I survive and be okay? I don't want to die.
Calm down, Blaker. Don't worry. The Collector told me he thought about that. He told me that once the rockets are activated, it will shield everyone on the island from the collapsing of the island. Everyone will be okay. I promise, Blaker. I need to get to work now and activate these rockets. I need you on lookout though, right by the 4-point, to make sure everything goes as planned, Blaker.
Okay, I guess I'll help out. Like it matters, it's the fate of reality anyways. Listen, Blaker, once the 4-point is completely broken, we can hopefully start a new life, a new chapter, maybe even in another reality. That's what I'm hoping for at the least. Let's just get this over with, man. I'm gonna miss this place though. I had a good time here, even if half of my life was chaotic. I enjoyed every moment of it.
Okay, I'm activating all the rockets, Collector, in 3, 2, 1...
Whoa, I'm glowing all up, Silencer. Is this supposed to be a part of the plan?
Yes, Blaker. That means everything is working. This means the Collector should be doing his part now.
Oh my god, this looks beautiful. All the 4 rockets keep flying in the sky. Whoa, they just all got rifted. Wait, why are they all going to the top, into that rift repeatedly?
I'm not sure, Blaker. He told me he was gonna get it done for us, but didn't know how it was gonna happen. Wait, look at that giant rift all the way above the island.
Whoa, all the rockets just fused together. I was not expecting that. It's heading straight down to the 4-point. This brings me back so many memories. Bye-bye.
Oh, you got sucked into the loop. It's a normal occurrence. You know the big deal. What? Is this type of thing normal to you, man? Alright, well, how do we get out of here? Listen, I do know one escape, but it's very risky. And your point? Oh, nothing. Alright, let's just get in this battle bus and try to get out of this black hole now. So, where are you directly even taking us? Let's just say the other side. Pull it at maximum speed. Ugh, I'm bruised. I can't even get up. Look, I'm sorry, but we have to leave you behind. We have no other choices at this point. You're going to literally leave me to die? So, sometimes we have to make chances, because we won't get one back if we make one. You know, it seems like you have a very interesting plan. By the way, I didn't catch your name. What is it? You can call me Henry, and my goal, get the explorers here. Get ready for a new island, a new age, and a new beginning. There's lots of new areas to explore, with new underground mythics and vaults. Following with rainstorms in the forest area. The explorers may enter, but the prohibitors cannot. We must find the others, but the prohibitors may possibly enter this island. Introducing our new mechanic, sliding, with the new mythic spire shotgun at Tomb Temple. So, what are you waiting for? Get started now and play the new age. Henry, the device is finally ready, like you asked for. And this has a possible chance of bringing me to the future. Yes, I'm correct by saying that. But I'm only doing this so you can complete your mission. Yeah, I already know already. Get the explorers here, blah blah blah. I'm serious about this. Make sure those prohibitors do not enter the island. Okay, I already know what to do, man. I gotcha. Alright, now get on your way. And here, take this gun just in case you need to come back to this timeline. I appreciate it, Loud Sound, sir. Alright, here we go! Well, hello there. Greetings, new traveler. I'm not no new traveler. What are you talking about? Yes, you are, if I'm correct. I've never seen you on this island ever before. I've been on this island like a long time ago. I was here when Hotel Haven was a thing. You're telling me you're Henry? The guy that ditched his own hotel and just randomly disappeared off the island? Yeah, I guess so. Then there's been a lot of change around here. The whole city has been built. Hotel Haven's now Motel Maven. And this iceberg is now my fortress. That would make sense why you're here, and why your giant castle/fortress is here as well. What's your name, though? My name? The King. And you will respect me. And one day, I'm gonna take back what was all mine. As you see now, the island has grown much, much more mine. Get all of the knowledge out and make sure the other four. Now that light in the sky will grow much, much more power throughout its days of coming. For 3 new POIs this season. Come drop down by City Hall at Constructed City to find the Burgers v Tomato case. Explore the new Bolts shop at Constructed City. Explore the new ruins at Motel Maven. And explore the new ruins of the place. Freezing Fortress out with new weapons to buy and Henry's new prop gun. Weapons now that you can purchase this season. There's new ways for rotation on the island, also for exploration as well. Come explore the new Frenzy food. The burgers have now fully taken over the place now. So, what are you waiting for? Come drop into Season 2 and meet me, your own self. Let me see. Where did I put the book? Could you maybe find the book a little more faster now? Ah, yes. There it is. Now, let me see if I can get on the correct page here. So, it says here, on that April the 29th, the Acceded Blue Light will be arriving to the island. We don't know what this type of power will do to the island's arrival, but we must be careful from anything to happen. So you're telling me that today is the reckoning war for this island? With the amount of intelligence I know, this blue light seems to possibly be one of the other four, and he must be coming to the island to take something or somebody with him. Why not you take a look at that telescope to see what's happening on the outside? Oh, might as well go check out the island. I guess. What's the worst that can happen? Today's the day. It's finally time for full war on Rusted Rocks. Send the missiles at them. I want their main base exploded now. It seems Arctic Association has called fire on Command Unit C. I want all units to set up the missile and aim for the one Arctic Association main buildings this instant. What the? Rusted Rocks just hit one of our main command bases with their missiles. This is outrageous. I can't believe we missed our one shot. So, looks like we're in a bit of trouble here now. The meteor's coming right towards Motel Maven.
I'm coming. I know this. I skirmish escape to arrival on this island now.
War wreckage and get skirmishes, pop rock dualies, and skirmishes grapple gun. Don't forget, you can find these meteors all across the map and get the hop rocks. Experience a new type of fun in Season 3 with the King's new shockwave launcher. Season 3 now has new NPC quests. You can look around the map for them. Come on down to the new shop called Gunner's Guns and invest your gold to buy some Western weapons now. Shop has now been updated with defaulted weapons from Season 2. Over to the rocks and enjoy yourself some Butterbar music with your partners. Introducing our new mechanic, Fast Pass Travel, where you can buy yourself a travel ticket to the other side of the map. Come on over to Arctic Association, bring over General Ryan's blowtorch to receive General Alex's mythic striker burst. Come check out Frenzy Food. Peter's Pizza has now taken over the place. To receive General Ryan's mythic AUG, you must steal General Alex's off-road tires at an Arctic Association. The island, fight for General Ryan's or General Alex's side in the war. Season, it's time to pay close attention to skirmish and his plans on the island before it's too late. Make sure you also join the Discord server if you want to be updated with new updates coming into the map. The link will be in the pinned comment now.
Well then, I think it's time you come drop into Season 3 and It is now time for the reckoning on this island. I will prove it to be mine as silence sees its doom.
Look, Skirmish, you don't have to do this. There's much more to this island than just war and destruction.
Maybe that's what you think, Henry, but you don't understand what my goal is. None of you will. If only my brother didn't betray me all long ago, this island would have been toasted ages ago.
You know, it wouldn't have worked out, brother. You know the other four, from just us, have been missing ever since the ancient times.
Well, I guess I just have to prove you explorers wrong then. And brother, I'm very disappointed in you. But now, it's time to rain mass destruction that I have planned.
It seems there's another island between from the Tycoon Hub. I wonder what benefits it will give me and my team. Well, welcome there, explorer. What brings you here to the island? Oh, explorer, you say? I'm not no explorer. I'm a prohibitor, and I'm here to redesign and take over the island. Well, you're one real funny guy, because the symbiotic person called Skirmish is literally trying to take over the whole entire island with his new Storm Tornado thing by Moisty Movies. Well, I bet with the equipment and henchmen I have, I might be able to do just the thing to defeat this Skirmish guy you're talking about. Then let's make a deal here. Me and Ryan will let you use our bases as you please, and let you take over. But we want you to take that Skirmish guy down as possible as you can for the island's sake and the explorers. Roger that. Me and my organization will get right onto it. New appearances to Season 4 is now here, with a new spawn island, new POIs on the map, and lots of weapons and secret areas to explore and obtain. Come check out the new Spawn Island DC build for the explorers after the flood happened because of Skirmish. As you're exploring Rusted Rocks, now you can see that DC has taken over planting their boat right near the bases of Rusted Rocks. Don't forget that this season will also include some new NPCs on the map. Come check out one of the new POIs on the map called the Organization, where you can fight one of DC's bosses and receive the exotic pulse rifle. No building, no breaking. Experience a new type of competitive challenge over at the Federation, where you can fight Dr. Contributor boss and receive his Vault key card, the mythic pulse rifle, and the jetpack. Once you're done killing the Dr. Contributor boss over at the Federation, you can now unlock the vaults with his keycard over at the green lock on the map. And don't forget about our new NPC, where you can trade the metal walls you get from killing henchmen and bosses for gold. Season 4 now has flying mechanics. Don't believe me? Well, come drop at the Tornado at Skirmish's Skimming on the map to experience it. Also, while you're dropping over by Skirmish's Skimming, you can defeat the boss and receive the Hop Rock Dualies and the Mythic Grappler. Looking for new equipment this season? Well, come visit the new shop called Dave's Department, over by the Organization, where you can purchase some military weapons. There's also some new weapons you can buy over at the Vault Shop. Well, explorers, what do you say? How about you come drop into Season 4 and help the DC secure the island from Skirmish? Well, it is now time to activate the Storm device to stop Skirmish and his plans once for all. But sir, Are you absolutely sure that this device will cause enough radiation to break Skirmish's storm power for his tornado? Well, I mean, I'm not 100% positive on that, but I know that this suit will protect me from the radiation from the storm device. So, go ahead and activate it. Now! Okay then, boss. Whatever you say.
It seems that my tornado supply is not running out. I must travel so my tornado can stay afloat. It's time for phase 2. I've stopped the power of the base of that storm doors thing that's canceling out my tornado power. But now I must find a new power source for the thing to keep going. I've heard a rumor that there's an ancient queen under the temple on the island, and she may only be awakened from such demonic creature. So I guess I'm gonna have to give a shot to it if I want redemption to take over this island. Well, if it isn't the lost ancient queen herself.
You have awoken my presence, you swan. What is your reason of that?
I know you have knowledge of knowing the four, and I know one of the four, which is the king.
Well, you propose a deal, I see. What's your offering to get my brother?
I want to move with you so that I can keep my tornado running with your ancient sandstorm powers.
Well, that is one deal there. So, I guess I'll have to accept to see my brother.
It's now time to rise and cause some overcharge onto the island.
Welcome to a new season of Blakers Battle Royale. This time, the Spawn Island is now a whole desert that you can explore with all your friends at any time. Wanting some new weapons for your inventory? Well, come by the Vault Shop and see what's new there. Also, all items from shops and vending machines have all been nerfed for their prices. Need a direct traveling system in just one click of a button? Well, there's a new mechanic where you can buy ultimate fast pass travel and travel to any icon car on the map for just 20 gold. Another new mechanic this season is the underground mines. They are located in the desert and the snow area. You can also find an NPC over there that will trade you armored walls for gold. Come check out one of the newest POIs on the map, which is Teleporting Temple, where you can fight the Queen herself and receive the mythic ray gun. And while you're at it, you might as well go over to the blue boat right off Spawn Island and kill the boss to receive the mythic primal AR. You could also come take a look at one of the new POIs on the map called Fertilize for Struck, or one of DC's command bases got destroyed by Skirmish's tornado. You can also find another boss over by the sand area by the green unlock on the map. When killing the boss over there, you will receive a mythic primal shotgun. You can now come check out the new point of interest on the map called the Forteration, where DC has now left the place after the storm device breaking. There's also some new NPCs around the map this season. Well, explorers, what do you say? Coming by Season 5 to experience my
Overcharge.
Is Plan B finally ready to be activated?
Well, according to my calculations, we should be able to get this started in a jiffy, sir.
Well, I think it's time to get this thing finally started up. 3, 2, 1. Where am I? And what is this place? And especially, who brought me here? Well, 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 of course it would be you. You and you prohibitors are all the same. It's finally time to teach you who's on top of the chart. Ah, yes, an explorer, I know. How have you been, Henry? Okay, so first, how do you know my name? And second, who even are you? Well, I'm known as the Collector, and I have connections with the Four. Wait, so are you related to Loud Silencer? Why, yes, I do know my brother Loud Silencer. I'll gladly bring him over, but let me fix this 4-point real quick. By the power that commends me, I release it to reseal the 4-point together in one piece. I'm shocked to say it, but reality needs to be fixed, for once this time. Welcome to Blaker's Battle Royale Season 6. This season there's new mechanics, new mythic weapons, new POIs, and much more to explore throughout the season. One new location on the map is the green lab icon that lets you go into Loud Silencer's secret lab. And once you kill the Loud Silencer boss, you receive his exotic scanner pistol, jetpack, and keycard. Once you're done receiving Loud Silencer's keycard, you can then go to the underground vault at the green unlock on the map. Also with the 4-point, you can find the Collector boss to receive his mythic charged shotgun and Stormflare. This season there's a couple of new infested areas called the 4-point zones, where it will change the POIs throughout the season. This season also has a new mechanic where shotguns don't glitch out and disappear anymore. For this season, there's now supply drops over by the 4-point zones, which all have legendary weapons in them. There's also a couple new NPCs this season, so come check them out for yourself around the map. Well then, explorers, what do you say about dropping into Season 6 and protecting the 4-point from the prohibitors? Well, do you think it's time? You know, to start the rifting process. We're ready to activate the rifting device. But it could be a 50-50 chance I make it out alive. I know it's a chance of a coin flip, Silencer. But we must take our chances and have to take out our main enemy off the island. The Queen. I know, Collector. Once we take down the Queen, Skirmish will then leave her body as the host is finally defeated, taking down the Queen's floating temple with the tornado energy that Skirmish uses. I'll start heading up to the rifting station now. You get ready to activate it so I can arrive over to the temple. I'm onto it right away, ready to launch in 3, 2, 1, go! Oh great, it's one of you type of people. I already know your plan to try to stop me. I don't think you don't, exactly. We know everything about your ancient history to destroy you. Well, you really think some ancient knowledge about me is really going to stop me? I have all the power to control dust, winds, thanks to Skirmish. That may be true, but I know everything about you, especially your weakness. Oh, really? And what might that be, peasant? I think this will remind you of weakness.
I finally got my UFO working. I'm glad it's finally flying again. Now, it's time to search between the multi-map verse to search for the original 4-point.
Even if you did try that, it would take millennials to travel galaxy to galaxy.
Yeah, that's why I have a tracker on you. I know where all your relatives are located, and who they are exactly as well.
What? How did you? It must have been when I was pasted out, taking me onto your UFO.
I guess I'll be traveling to their destinations right now. It says here the original 4-point is also here. I guess it's manifest destiny for me then. Now that I arrived to the island, I will make sure I take over the multi-map verse, having all control, being the full conqueror of all existence.
Welcome to Blaker's Battle Royale Season 7, where there's now new mythic weapons, POIs on the map, and much more to see throughout the season. For this season, there is now a custom loophole for the chest at every POI on the island now. You guys can also come down over to one of the For's bases over at Fortin Fort, where you can fight the Collector boss and receive his mythic charged shotgun and exotic sniper rifle. Or you can just buy some useful throwable items at his shop called Collector's Containment. Another new POI is the new version of the 4-point, where it's now low gravity, 2x speed, and a no build zone. You can also see the invader's UFO in the sky, releasing the 4-point out of its orb form. And to top it all off, there's also a new little mountain over by the old cave.
So what's the plan to stop the invader, Collector?
Today we will have the silencer go into the rockets and go fly into the UFO, save the founder, and then blow up the UFO so that we can free the 4-point so he does not control all of the multi-map verse. Yes, that is correct, Collector. I should have all the pieces ready to start up the rocket for liftoff. Well then, what are you waiting for, Silencer? Get in the rocket and get going into the invader's UFO to blow it up, to save all reality. Yep, I got it, Collector. I'm heading into the rocket right now. Okay, I'm in the rocket now, Collector. Tell me my countdown so that I know that I'm ready. Launch time in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, liftoff.
Well, I see that the 4-point has almost arrived to the UFO. I can't wait to control all of the reality. Let me just make sure the island is at good stakes and me fully conquering it. I don't see anything new around on the island. Well, I guess it's time to finally achieve the role of Universal Destroyer. Wait a minute. What's this message I'm getting from my alien henchmen? They're saying there's a missing rocket on the island? I never saw one, to be honest. This looks a little suspicious. I'm gonna go check it out to make sure I don't have an intruder on my hands. Well then, let me stop messaging my henchmen and see what this disturbance is on the island.
Yes, this is finally my time to shine. Let me make sure the Founder's okay. Founder, have you been okay up here?
Yes, I have been Silencer. I do appreciate your concern, but you must stop the invader from taking over all of reality.
What can I do though, Founder? I don't know anything about this UFO.
Well then, I will tell you what to do then, Silencers. first you must go up to the UFO headspace. Then if you press a couple of buttons in the right order up there, it will free me.
Which button should I press, Founder? What if I mess up?
Just go with the flow. Don't think too much about it.
Okay then, Founder. I'll get right to it then. So let me just hit a couple of buttons and hope that this works. This UFO looks really confusing, not gonna lie. If I'm correct, this should free the Founder. There, I'm done.
Thank you, Sliancer. Now let go talk to the Piecer real quick. Hello, Piecer. It's been a while since we talked.
Yes, it has been, Founder. You must be questioning why I don't talk much at all.
You do bring up a good question, Piecer. Why don't you talk much at all anymore?
Well, due to the fact I know all knowledge of all reality of the multi-mapverse, Invader kidnapped me, just like you, and he especially made me a part of him. I can't physically leave him and be freed until someone actually kills the Invader.
What? But that's impossible, Piecer. Nobody knows how to kill the Invader, let alone even hurt him.
As I said, I know all knowledge of reality across the multi-mapverse. It is possible to kill him. It may seem tough, but you guys will find a way to finally beat him. I believe in you, saviors.
And we trust you, Piecer.
Well. Look who we got here. One of the other saviors across reality. I should have known you pesky saviors were planning on hijacking my UFO.
How did you just figure out we were hijacking the UFO, even Invader?
Well, your other savior, the Founder, was such an idiot to talk to the Piecer. I can see and hear anything that he does.
I honestly should have known you were spying on us, Invader.
Well, the time for games is up, saviors. It's now time to get busy, and then take all of the reality from the field myself. Go ahead, try your best to help me.
Well, I may not be able to damage you, Invader, but I don't think your UFO can say the same, though.
Hey, what have you done? My UFO's destroyed! No! The field point is going back into its old form. I hate you stupid saviors.
Okay, we made it back to the island safely. Are you good, Founder?
Yes, I'm okay, Sliancer. We may have stopped the Invader for now, but he will be a problem for us again. This is only the beginning.
That is true, Founder. Let's rebuild and save the explorers from all this mess that the Invader caused.
Wait, so my pizza shop was destroyed by that Invader guy?
Dude, are you serious? That Invader guy destroyed the pizza shop?
It also has seemed that the Invader has destroyed the iceberg with one of his UFO pieces.
Same here, General Alex. I had a UFO piece crash near my bases, at Rusted Rocks. If I'm correct, it landed on the barn at the Big 4, Point Tree.
Yes, explorers, that's correct. The invader's ship has fallen from the sky. We did save the 4 point, but this isn't the end. It's only the beginning. We must prepare for what's coming next.
Sliancer, I came over to her location as soon as I could. I see that you got the Founder and both made it out alive.
That is correct, Henry. The rocket did sadly destroy after blowing up the UFO. Luckily, we ripped it out of there just in time so we didn't die.
Well then, Sliancer, what's the plan now?
Now we must rebuild and work together with the explorers to stop the Invader once for all. Who's with me?
You can count me in, of course, sir.
If it's vengeance on my pizza shop, I'm in.
Yeah, what that dude said. Listen to him.
If it's for the people of this island, then I will serve to fight for our explorers.
I'm with you on that one, General Alex.
Well, it seems that the Founder and his sons have escaped and are alive. Now that I have all the rest of the saviors on the island, that means if I kill all 3 of them, It's over. I win! If I want to take over this island, I must have my base set up first. I think I can use the 4-point orb energy to transport my temple to this island. Let me give it a try. By the power of the 4-point across all reality, I will become Universal Destroyer of the multi-mapverse. Welcome to Blakers Battle Royale Season 8, where I, the Invader, have taken over the island now and spread my chaos throughout the map this season. If you would like to do me a favor, explorers, you can pay the collector boss over at Sacrificing Saviors and receive the collector's mythic card shopping and exotic Storm Scout sniper rifle. Looking for some AP loot? If you go over to the collector's trade shop over at Sacrifice Saviors, then you can buy random weapons, items, or consumables going from common, uncommon, royal, epic, legendary, mythic, and exotic, just for 10 gold. There's also a new mountain over at the desert line that you explorers can now go check out. Over near that mountain, you can also find Henry, which will give you gold if you listen to what he has to say, and 2 mythic weapons. There's also much more NPCs on the island for this season. For you petty explorers, I decided to play more of your zombies roaming around the island now. This season, I also decided to plant UFO satellites to know every move on what you petty explorers do. Also, for this season, there's now a new nuclear influence that gives you a weapon and a consumable or heal. A new mechanic this season is where you can get keys from chests and then spend them at Invader Gyms. They're every single POI on the map, and they give you a legendary or epic weapon. Another new mechanic this season is that your gold and resources save every game you play. So if you don't spend your gold or waste your resources, by the end of the game, you can it for the next game. A new landmark on the map is where the big bomb was over at 4-point Forsaken. There's a new boss that gives you a mythic sideways mini-gun. There's also a new POI called Foggy Construct, where you can kill the boss that gives you a mythic sideways rifle. And if you're daring enough explorers to come over to the invalidated iceberg POI on the map, for the boss to receive the mythic Excalibur rifle. Or maybe you don't want those mythics, instead want to explore the new POI on the map called Clash Cleaner, and pay the boss to receive the mythic shotgun. If my henchmen were not much of a challenge for you explorers, then come over and try to fight me yourself. Over at the middle of the map, invaders and children. If you somehow kill me, you will receive my mythic drum gun and super power gun that gives you full health and shield and 30 seconds and 25% more damage with all your weapons. Well then, explorers, why don't you and your awful saviors come hop into Blakers Battle Royale Season 8 and watch me take over this pathetic island and conquer all of the multi-mapverse. This will be the end for all!
Hello guys. You're probably wondering, how did I possibly get to this point? Well, I'm going to be explaining that to you right now. The story starts off with the Silencer activating his new Rift device that connects to my reality, which is real life, to the multi-mapverse reality. The Silencer thought being the own creator to the island would fix the situation of the island from the invader, but it was already too late. The invader had achieved too much universal power from the 4-point. Luckily, I did somewhat save the day by stunning the invader, but at that moment, I did not realize what I would do next. Before I shot the invader, he
said.
If you kill me, I will self-destruct the whole island and take the multi-mappers fully down with all the energy I absorbed from the 4-point.
You do know I'm the creator, right? I can just make a new island. I'm perfectly fine, bud.
Oh, I know you're the creator, Blaker. I've been waiting a long time for this moment. So go ahead, shoot me.
Yeah, nice try, Invader. I think I have a different plan. One that the explorers will appreciate me. Wait a minute. I've been here before. Isn't that the portal to the other side? Here, let me check and make sure.
Well. Look who it is. The guy who destroyed the key of the multi-mappers. Shocking to think you would destroy your own creation, especially the ones that were important to the story.
Invader. Now get away from that portal, or I'm ending this right now. I need to get to the other side.
Oh, Blaker, you fool. When you destroyed the 4-point, I harnessed the power of the Black Hole's energy from converting the other side of the island to my own little playroom. You know, I would be welcome to show you, Blaker.
That's impossible! The loop is programmed to reset on the flip side of the island, and resets every time a black hole merges.
Well, still don't believe me, Blaker? That's pretty reasonable. But let me show you proof, so we can end this for all reality. Our battle will be legendary!
I know I might be weak in this place, but I must fight my way out of here.
Well, now that I have your attention now, and my research, let me make you suffer.
What?
What's happening to me? Why am I lagging?
I can't
move!
It only gets worse from here now.
Oh yeah? Well, I'm not letting you win this battle, Invader. I will defeat you and reality will go back to the way it was before you showed up.
Interesting. Well, try this for size, Blaker.
No. Oh, I'm going
super slow. I can't change my settings.
I don't know if
I can truly beat the
Invader.
Yes, you finally realized that all along, you've always been immortal. You claim to be the creator, the god of the multi-mappers, but here you are in the pit of my hands, waiting for death to arrive.
Well, I might not be able to stop you, but who said I can't escape you?
Oh, Blaker, your doom is inevitable. You will die and never see anybody in your life again.
Well, we have been prepared for my arrival,
but you haven't seen my
tricks yet.
Trust me.
You will love them.
Oh, really, Blaker? Well, I'm honestly interested to see these tricks of yours. Why don't you do one for me? If you even can.
Well, you asked for it, Invader. Watch me disappear.
What? Where did he go? And how did he fix his settings? I programmed the island to make people have delusions and make time go much slower. How did he do that? This is very shocking. But at least I know more about Blaker's god powers, and that the main 4-point of the multi-mappers is 2 islands that flip every black hole that emerges. You might think this is the end, Blaker, but I'm going to destroy you. I'm going to conquer all reality. I will be the master to all people, as all people will suffer my doom, as I destroy the multi-mappers and make everybody become no good workers.
Welcome to Blakers Battle Royale Season 9. This season, it's time to rewind back in time to the OG map with all the OG locations back from Season 1, but there's a twist. This time, there's lots of new mechanics now. With Season 9, you can now start a new beginning on the OG map, with Henry at the middle of the map, where he gives you a mythic drum gun, mythic glider gun, and an underground vault keycard. The underground vault can be located over at the bottom of Hotel Haven. This season's vaults now have blue chests and new items in the llamas now. And another boss on the map is the Temple Guardian over at Tomb Temple, where you receive his mythic primal AR, mythic primal shotgun, and underground vault keycard. Also, the Silencer and the Collector are now both located at the green lab icon on the map. They also still drop the same items as last season. This season, there's also a new loot pool and floor loot that can be any rarity now. The founder also moved her spot up north of Constructive City, so if you want some quick gold, then help her do a quick quest. General Alex's quest has now changed as well. If you complete his quest, you receive gold and his Mythic Striker Burst. And what if you don't like General Alex's Mythic Striker Burst? Well, if you come see General Ryan and complete his quest, you receive gold and his Mythic Burst. There's also much more vending machines around the map now. Some even appear different than others at certain biomes. Another new OG location to return is the original Fishies Dishies building, over at the top of Fertilized Farm. You can also find the OG candy shop at Moisty Movies now. Fastpass travel has also been fixed this season, due to it not working and some people complaining about it. This season there's lots of new NPCs around the island, one of them being over at Fertilized Farm. This season the key cubes are still here, but have a different design and carry new loot inside of them now. Exclusively this season there is now God power-ups, with the common button giving 50 more overshield, the uncommon one giving you 200 health, the rare one giving you 200 shield and 50 more overshield, the epic one giving you 25% more damage with all your weapons for 30 seconds, and the legendary one giving you full health and shield back and 25% more damage with all of your weapons. And if you somehow get all the God mode power-ups, then you can give them to me over at the bottom of Hotel Haven to become a demigod, which gives you 200 health, 200 shield, 100 overshield, and the ability to have flight and instant reload. And trust me guys, I'm telling you, you're gonna want to get this demigod mode. Even though it's really rare to get it, I mean, look how broken it is though. I think you guys are really gonna love this season. It's gonna be absolutely crazy, everybody. Trust me. Now I know the iceberg has returned already multiple times, so this should be the last time, guys. Another new location that's back this season is Surrounded Snow, with the buildings being fully fixed as they originally were. Well then, explorers, or viewers I should say at this point, since you guys know I'm already breaking the fourth wall now. Will I make the same mistake again? But with this island? Will the invader come destroy every reality and be the conqueror of the multi-map burst? Or will I defeat the invader somehow? Find out next time on the next season of Blakers Battle Royale.
Well then, I guess the time is up now. It's time to end this. This is the end of this island and all of reality to save the explorers.
So, how are we going to get us to safety, but also you at the same time?
Yeah, exactly, Blaker. How are you going to save everybody? Also, why is my voice changed?
Yeah, I'm just now noticing that. Why is my voice changed as well? This is really weird. Some of our voices are changed and some are not.
The Founder and Henry, we are getting off task. The invader is about to arrive to the island, destroy this whole reality, and you guys are worrying about your damn voice? Come on now, we can fix that when we get to a new reality. Exactly, Silencer. Blaker, what's the plan? We need to act fast.
Okay. Let's bring it from the top. So you guys are going to get into the bus that we created, and it's going to send you into space out of this reality zone. Because the invader is definitely going to blow up this whole reality. So he's going to bring us to space. He might flip the island. Don't quote me on that.
Okay then, Blaker. Alright, let's go, Saviors. Into the bus.
Alright, I'll see you guys on the other side.
Finally, I've arrived on the island. Where is Blaker? I must kill him. I will take over all reality, and its doom will be fated in my hands.
So, I hear you were looking for me, Invader. I mean, I'm here now, so you might as well tell me what you want.
Blaker, I've been looking for this moment. Ever since you broke out of my 4-point, I've just been eager to destroy you. But don't think I'm going to destroy just you. I'm going to destroy every explorer, every reality, starting with this one. Take this, Blaker.
Oh, not again, Invader. I'm not doing this again. I'm gonna end this once and for all, and I'm getting out of here to save my creations. I must save reality. There's no way that I can't. I know how to get through this thing, though. I've been taught how to do it before. This happened once before, I can do it again. I just need to go through this portal. And once I go through this portal, I should be all good to go. I'll see you explorers on the other side.
How did Blaker know he was gonna flip the entire freaking island? There has to be something up with him, Silencer. I mean, let's just be real.
Come on now, how would he know he specifically flips the island? The invader has not done something as bad ever. And we've survived like how many seasons? 2 or 3? I don't know. Blaker told me that we've got past reality as lives.
Do you guys think we are just incarnations of another reality that Blaker made in his head, just so the sake of, I don't know, quote-unquote rescuing us, even though we're not the originals?
Well, that could be possible, but let's just hope Blaker has a great explanation for this. First, we're gonna have to get through the invader, because there's no way we're going anywhere until we defeat him.
You thought you could stop me from a black hole? Oh, come on, Invader. This is petty games at this point. Honestly, you thought a black hole could stop me? You know my power, you know my potential. So why even budge at that point, to be honest?
That's why I brought you to space. That's why I flipped the island. And I know that you know that I was gonna flip the island. How did I know, Blaker? Because you're the creator. I figured it out. That's how you were able to break my spell.
Well then, Invader, you can laugh all you want, but just because you found out I'm the creator does not really give you a lot of power. Please explain that to me, because you are honestly just making up nonsense. I guess you're just saying that to give me anxiety or something.
I know your true thoughts now. I am not dumb anymore. I know exactly what you did. You know why I brought you to space. Because you cannot use your powers.
Okay, well maybe I can't use most of my powers. Alright, but you know what I can do? I can fly, and that's pretty cool. But what can you possibly do, Invader, against me at this point?
Well, you asked yourself. Let me show you, Blaker. I planted a bomb on the 4-point. That's right, the thing that connects both of the realities, right in the middle. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna snap.
Ah, great. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, Invader. You wanna fight? Let's settle this.
Laker, take some of my heals. Come right over here. I'll shoot the invader while you're healing up. I also have offense on the invader as well. Henry and the Founder, make sure you protect Blaker at all costs.
We're working on it, Collector. The invader is gonna be a tough fight. I'm just gonna say that.
Of course he is, Founder. Like, come on now.
He's like the
Ultimate boss.
Why are we lagging?
Just to save your puny reality into some new concept of design. That's why I'm trying to intimidate you. Why not you join my side, and I will defeat Laker and bring you to a new reality with no hope and only destruction.
At that point, that just sounds like a certain word invader. That, not very good. But we will stop you, no matter what happens.
Well, you say so myself, Laker. We'll see how all those explorers do. Oh, you enjoyed that. Let me freeze you guys real quick. Silencer, what's going on? I'm frozen. Why is everybody so slow?
No.
I must stop this.
I can't stop glitching.
And they can't choose my powers.
That's it. I must use all my power.
It's working. I'm speeding up. Whoa, everything's going too fast. Whoa! Oh my god, I'm making it too fast. Oh my lord. Wait, pause. When I got it, bam!
What? That's impossible. How did you do that? How did you even get close to that? I must use all my power. You will not stop me, Explorers. I will control all reality, and you will all suffer.
Here, Blaker, I got you. You need to save the multi-map verse. I don't care who you are. Kill the invader. Get this over with, and finish this once and for all.
I got it, Henry. I'm going in. Let me heal you up real quick. You might have took some damage from his cubes. Alright, I'm going. In 3, 2, 1.
What? No. How did you do that? My cubes are supposed to be invincible for me. How did you back one over to me and hurt me? No. Am I defeated?
Finally, Invader. You realize, all along, I made you. I'm the creator. You really thought you could beat me? Come on now. I know you. I made you. Come on.
No, this can't happen. I was supposed to be the god of destruction of all of the multi-members. I can't lose. I won't lose. Even if it's the pawn of your death and mine. I will destroy the multi-members, and I will make all beings suffer to my doom.
to be honest, Invader, I'm not very surprised you lost that. You really thought turning me into a different video form is really going to stop me? I made you. I am the god of the creation. What can you possibly do?
Well, even if I use all my power and still can use a 1v1 like that, I think it's time I use all of my power and show my true being self. Not even you know that you created Blicker. It's time I show you who I really am, Blicker. What do you want, Blicker? What's the style of the last one this much?
What? Why am I bending down? What's going on? I can't move! Ah!
Remember when you exploded the IF in Season 1? Or how about I remember you when you exploded the IF again in Season 2?
No, that wasn't my fault. I didn't cause that.
What if I told you again when you did it in Season 3? And also, when you destroyed it again and revealed the 4 pointed course disorder happened?
No, that it just wasn't my fault.
You can't escape from your past. Exploding the 4 point again? And what do? Explode it again? Look at you. You think you're a menace, and guess what? You made it happen again. Explain that to me.
No, I can't be the destruction of all those lives. It wasn't my fault. I didn't mean to do that.
It doesn't matter if you meant to do it. It doesn't matter. It just matters you just look at all these moments and look what you've done. You destroyed the 4-point orbit me. Who's the real god of destruction? Who's the real menace here? Destroying the 4-point over and over again. Well, you see what you've done now? You've killed all the innocent lives of the Explorer. Why save them, Blicker? Just do it. End it all. End your quest. There's no reason to any of this. You're the one that killed him in the first place.
Well, maybe you're right. Maybe I did kill them all. I did it so many times. I've broken the loop so many times. And for amusement? Could that really just be the answer?
Exactly, Blicker. You finally understand it. I've been trying to tell you this. Give up. You can end this all. And I can rule you. And I will keep it safe. And I will own every single person in the multi-universe.
And I will especially have a special role. Just for you, Blaker.
Well, you know what I have to say to that, Invader. I will never back down. I will never give up.
Never
this
back down.
Is the final
Never give
battle.
up.
That's right, Invader. I'm ending this once and for all.
What just happened? The world is breaking. Did you do this, Blicker? Did you save me?
Ah, the Peacer. It's been a while. I guess I did. I defeated the Invader. I can see the world is literally crumbling. You think we should probably get out of here? I'm gonna be honest with you, I can't use my powers yet. We gotta get out of this reality so I can actually use them, especially since the reality is destroyed.
Yes, Breaker, you are correct. We need to exit this reality fast, or we're going to get obliterated from all of reality. Here, take the secret passageway into the fourth one, and it should lead you towards another dimension of this black hole.
Alright, let's go guys, everybody into the loop! So explain to me, Peacer, what has exactly been going on since I've been gone?
Back a long time ago, the invader took me as his own. Soonly after, when I arrived on the hide and seek map, he then took the founder, and that's when I met her. And I realized that she was a part of the Saviors. Now I think you're the owner. You exactly know what's going on here. I'm obviously the leader of the Saviors, and you are the creator of all.
Well, that does make more sense, Peacer. But the last thing I remember is in Season 1, I got knocked out, and I haven't been here since. I guess I died or something like that. I don't know, but when I came back, I was from a portal, and then I went to this island, and it was all corrupted by the invader. And that's how I met him.
That is what happened, Baker, and I did take care of you. Now, I'm not exactly sure if you're a different reality Blaker, but the Blaker we knew was on the island. You died. I don't know if you're a different reality Blaker, or who you are, to be honest. Are you from real life?
That is correct there, Henry. And I don't know if you know, but this is a simulation. This isn't real. You guys aren't supposed to be real. I'm gonna be completely honest. You guys are all a part of my story plan, which it looks like everything has gotten out of hand. So, is this like real life to you guys?
Yes, Baker, it is. So, are you telling us that this is not the version of you from the original Chapter 1 map and, Chapter 2 when you died in Season 1?
That's correct, Founder. And I'm not sure how I got here. I just teleported, to be honest, and then the Collector told me I need to fight this guy called the Invader, and I was like, okay, because I knew the Invader. I made him, so I thought I could defeat him and help you guys. And I made you guys too. You're supposed to be the good guys. The Invader was the big villain of the story. And I thought, okay, I'm a god. I could beat him. I literally made him. And he was just too hard for me. I don't know what reality made him like this, but it was way more powerful than I could ever imagine.
Oh, Blaker, if I'm correct, you're telling us the Invader, at least in your mindset of how this reality is supposed to act in the multi-map first, that he wasn't that hard?
Correct, Collector. And I'm gonna be honest, most of y'all sound different. I mean, you really do. To be honest, I am just scripting this video and I'm recording this literally as I'm speaking, 6 p.m. Wednesday on August 16th, but we don't have to talk about that.
Laker, I have so many questions. What's a Wednesday? What's a PM? What's a day? Like, what is going on? I don't understand any of this. Do you not know that us characters understand time? We don't get it exactly.
We'll answer all of your questions simply as this, Saviors. Laker has a different reality where all of this is fiction. The days that is in real time, real events happening. For us, the multi-mapverse, this is just all created in his head. Now, in his reality, we are real people, but in his real-life world, we are just mindless characters. That concept of time just does not exist one bit.
I hate to be that harsh, but yes, that is all true what the Peacer said. Now, one thing I do know about the Peacer is that he is the only one that I made it to where he can know everything. Now, the Peacer is obviously made up as well, but that's just how I intended to work. Now here, let me move this bus around and get us to our reality, and I'll take you to where I live.
Bow down to the fanboy thee weaves. I am thy queen/king. If thou disrespect my pronouns, and thou shalt be cancelled.
Okay, Blaker, what the hell did you just send us to?
Oh, whoa. Okay, I got the wrong reality mixed up. There's another reality that one of my friends have, which his name is Cass, and, I guess he told me that last night or something. I know, weirdo, right?
So, Blaker, who is this Cash guy supposed to be? He said something about femboys who were driving off throughout the other black hole in the sky.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, Henry, I don't think you want to know what that is. I'm kind of scared to bring you guys to the real-life world. Now, I'm gonna tell you this, in the real-life world, you guys aren't characters anymore. If you die, you die. There's no magical comeback, there's no, oh my god, Mystery Wonderland. You're dead forever if you die.
Well, if it's to get out of this area and just be stuck in eternity in a black hole, I'm in.
Same here, Founder. There's no way I'm gonna be sitting here for all of reality. And I'm guessing we're probably gonna lose our powers, because the real life world, I'm assuming, that is no real life, like, superheroes.
Well, I guess that's decided, saviors. Alright, Blake. This time, take us to the true place you call real life.
Alright then, guys. This is gonna be a bumpy one. This is a pretty far trip through reality. Get your seatbelts on, and it's time to blast. Kick it! Well, we're finally here. Welcome, saviors, to the Florida Keys. Previously on Blaker's Battle Royale.
Well then, I guess the time is up now. It's time to end this. This is the end of this island and all of reality to save the explorers.
I've been looking for this moment. Ever since you broke out of my 4 point, I've just been eager to destroy you. But don't think I'm going to destroy just you. I'm going to destroy every explorer, every reality, starting with this one. Take this, Blaker. I planted a bomb on the 4 point. That's right, the thing that connects both of the realities, right in the middle. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna snap.
Alright, Henry, I'm going in. Let me heal you up real quick. You might have took some damage from his cubes. Alright, I'm going. In 3, 2, 1.
I can't lose. I can't lose. I won't lose. Even if it's the pawn of your death and mine. I will destroy the multi-mappers, and I will make all beings suffer to my doom. It's time I show you who I really am, Breaker.
We'll never back down. I will never give up.
Never
This
back
is
down.
the final
Never give
battle.
up. That's right, Invader. I'm ending this once and for all. Alright, let's go, guys. Everybody into the loop. Alright then, guys. This is gonna be a bumpy one. This is a pretty far trip through reality. Get your seatbelts on, and it's time to blast. Kick it!
Welcome to the Keys Season 1. A new beginning, a new island. No much to worry. Welcome to the Keys. Needed some mobility? Well, I got you on that, man. We now added surfboards for the new chapter so you guys can ride the waves and have some fun in the Florida Keys. Now, of course, with a new map, we gotta have a new loophole. But for this season, for the SMGs, we have put in 4 SMGs. We have the submachine gun, the twin mag, the burst SMG, and then the rapid fire. This season, I didn't have much plans of adding pistols to the loophole, so for this season, we're going to be having the revolver and the sidearm pistol. There are a couple shotguns also in the loophole for this season. We first got the auto shotgun, the pump shotgun, the heavy shotgun, and finally the drum shotgun. To find me over at Blanker's bunk, you will have to find a secret entrance into the basement of the house. There are multiple inside of the house. Once you do find me and you come to the bottom of Blanker's bunk at the basement, you can be able to kill me and you can get 4 exotic weapons. Now it is a 25% chance because there's only 1 item you get, but you can get the exotic heavy shotgun, the exotic twin mag, the exotic red eye, or the chug splash cannon. There's also lots of NPC quests now on the map. One of them is my grandma, where you can feed Mr. Kitty some fish to get some gold. As I said before, after feeding Mr. Kitty, which is right over here, you can get yourself some gold. And hey, you just want to get some loot and let nobody bother you? Come over to the boot key then. Now coming over to the East Rockland Key, in my opinion, is one of the best places, especially landing at the military base. If you do kill the boss, you get a mythic invisible weapon, and even after that, pretty much getting a free mythic after killing the boss, there's 4 chests that give you rare or more guaranteed weapons or heals. And to top it all off, why this location is one of the best locations on the map, there's even a drivable plane. This is the only plane on the entire map. Other than that, the only other vehicle is surfboards. You can also find vending machines with weapons or items in them. Now, gold does not save this season due to the map being in UEFN. Hey, you need another island you can just chill at, and there's a lot of people landing at the other locations? Then come over to Key Haven. You looking for some shops to spend your gold at? Well, don't worry. You can go over to the Sugarloaf Feed, which has Connor's Candy, and it has Frank's Fish. Another famous location on the Keys map is Key West. Now, if you live in Florida, you know what this is. Over at Key Largo, a new POI on the map, you could give your donations to God. As you can see, you can give a mini for some gold. And this season, I decided to introduce some new mechanics such as fishing, where all you need is a harpoon gun or a fishing rod, and you could just start going and get some fish. Also, you can find gas stations or stores such as Frank's Fish or Connor's Candy. If you spend 20 gold, you'll be given a random heal or possibly item by chance. As I said before about the gas stations, you can come over to the gas stations, and there are a couple of them on the map on a couple of POIs, and for 20 gold, you can get yourself a random item or healable. Another location on the island is the Duck Key, where you can find a mall, the Volt Shop, and you can see other houses from the keys. You can also use the elevators over at the mall. This is the only location in the entire map that has elevators in it. Once coming over to the Volt Shop, you can buy the Mythic Charge Shotgun, the Exotic Storm Scout Sniper, the Exotic Suppress Tracker Pistol, the Mythic Drum Gun, and the Mythic Jules Drum Gun. All of these weapons were all vaulted last chapter in Season 9. Looking for some lore to achieve? Well, if you come over to the Duck Key, you'll see that the old battle bus from the Season 9 live event has crashed now. And you can come over and talk to Henry and do his NPC quest if you would like. Now, of course, guys, I could not forget snipers. Who does not like the 360 no-scope in Fortnite? But speaking of snipers, we have added the hunting rifle and the explosive repeater to the loot pool this season. Another new POI on the map are the lower and upper keys. This POI is a factory-based location in the Florida Keys. You can see there's fishing, there's bridges, and there's lots of materials you can get here. Also, if you go over to the lower or upper key, you can use the power plant to glide or redeploy anywhere you want. And to do a recap on every location, I will list them right now. We have Key West, Key Haven, Old Roads Key, Boot Key, Duck Key, Lower and Upper Key, Key Largo, Layton Key, East Rockland Key, and Blaker's Bunk, which is at the middle of the map. So hey, what are you guys waiting for? Come drop in the keys, bring your friends, favorite the map, like the map, and make sure you guys are all using code BlakerXV in the Fortnite item shop. The map goes at the top of the screen. Go check the map out with all your friends, and I'll see you guys maybe in Season 2. We'll see.
Well then, dealer, how's my stocks for my business doing?
Now that you mention it, sir, I actually had checked last night, and your stocks are through the roof. Your amusement park business is globally financially successful.
Good. That's the way I want to keep it, dealer. So what's your idea for our next move for my business?
Well, sir, I think we should definitely invest in more land for more parks. Then we should also make hotels and places to eat. Think about it, sir. If we owned a whole town worth of attractions, hotels, and places to eat, we would basically own the whole town's economy.
I see. Well, that would be a good idea, and it would make us a lot of money too. But the question is, where should we place this land though?
Luckily for you, sir, I've been doing some research for financially successful towns that we can thrive in. And I've found one place with a huge population. It's called the Florida Keys.
Well, I see you have done your research, and you have provided me evidence of this place known as the Florida Keys. I think I've heard enough to determine that I would love to start an economic monopoly there. Get on the plane, take my debit card, and just transfer a couple million for the residents of the Florida Keys, so I can finally have my land for a new park.
Yes, sir. I'll be on my way. I'll let you know what happens after.
What a lovely and shiny day it is in the Florida Keys. I've really been enjoying you around, Henry. It's nice to be able to talk to someone that isn't real, I guess.
Is that supposed to be a bad thing, Blaker, or not? I'm still getting used to what happened to the four. It seems that they've made their own decisions for their lives now.
Yeah, I get it's sad, but sadly, that's how real life goes, man. I've lost many people in my life that I've loved and cared about. And I bet all of y'all would know that too. But yeah, Henry, I wasn't meaning to be disrespectful. I'm sorry if I was, but I just find it nice to be able to talk to someone and be myself, even if they're like half real or not real.
Okay then, Blaker. What do you mean by y'all, though? Do you just mean me, or...
Oh, would you look at that? There's someone ringing the doorbell. Why don't I go answer it real quick, and then I'll come back and answer your question, Henry. I'll be right back.
Well, hello there, sir. I've come down all the way to the Florida Keys to buy some land. My boss has sent me down here to claim as many of the islands as I can for his new dream land.
Hey, I'm sorry, but my house isn't for sale. I've been happily living here with my family and friends, so sorry to disappoint y'all, but we're good.
Oh, okay, sir. My mistake then. We were gonna offer y'all $10 million because your house has the most land out of all the keys. But it's okay. We'll just get the rest.
Wait. Hold on. Did you just fucking say $10 million? Deal. We accept it. We will move out by tomorrow. Where's the contract? Where can we sign?
Well, my boss will have to send you the paperwork this week, and then we can make the deal official. He's over in Fiji right now, but I'll give him a call and let him know you're interested, so that he'll send you the contract to sign.
Alright then, that sounds great to me. Thank you so much for the business offer. We are all very excited, and I hope to see you soon.
Me too, sir. I'll be letting my boss know as soon as possible. I gotta head to the other keys first, though, and buy their land. But I'll let you know, and I'll come back when we're ready.
Alright then, well, you have a good day, and I'll see you soon, man.
So, I ended up securing the deal. We've got Blaker's property, and now we can use it to build up your main attraction for your new amusement park.
Well, dealer, I'm very proud of you. After you have claimed the land of the other keys and are done building all of the park, I will be promoting you to co-CEO, which will give you control over the park. And as we use the money that we make to make even more locations around the world, we will both become multi-monopoly trillionaires.
Thank you so much, sir. I'm very honored to be co-CEO. I'll make sure I take good care of the park while I'm down here for you.
Welcome to the Keys Season 2. The dealer has done a complete 180 to the Keys and has turned it into a full amusement park for everybody. The dealer has stopped over near the Duck Key, as his pirate ship called Ship Shake has been parked by a nearby pier. You can also fight him here too, and receive either a mythic or exotic weapon after killing him. And speaking of the Duck Key, you can see here that there's a new boss at the mall. When killing the boss, he will drop a Mythic Burst SMG. Instead of polluting the keys with power plants, why not have a drink factory? The dealer has now built 2 new drink factories, one in the upper key and one in the lower key. Some forests nearby have seemed to grow on the islands. One of them has been completely untouched, called Wild Woods. But quite the opposite has happened over at Moisty Movies. It seems the dealer has put interest into making a movie studio also for the keys. After the dealer bought all of the islands for the keys, the military base has seemed to be left to rot as the dealer's hotels thrive. As I said, the dealer has made some hotels on the islands, and this location is known as Appeasing Apartments. It has an outdoor pool and a great view of the main attraction of the park. And even over at Key Haven, you can find a boss at the hotel and receive the mythic Infiltrator Pump Shotgun. Seems like Key Layton and Key West have now formed a new forest called Foggy Forest. Over at Key Layton, the dealer has now built 2 new restaurants known as Peter's Pizza and Bustin' Burgers. You can also check out the new ice cream store over at Key West called Carl's Cream. Another attraction for the amusement park is over at Golfing Gateway. There's food, rides, and much more to do. As I said before, the dealer has set up multiple hotels around the islands. You can find another one of the hotels over at Key Largo. And finally, for the dealer's main park attraction, Violent Volcano. This part of the park has roller coasters going through the volcano and reaching all of the keys.
Well then, what do you say? Why not you come drop into the Keys Season 2? There's so much more to do there, and I would be very grateful to see our guests enjoying themselves at our new amusement park.
Everything has been going to plan. Soon I will become the richest businessman in the whole world. The dealer? He's calling me. Let me see what's up with him and see how he's doing in running the amusement park over in the Florida Keys.
So, we got a huge issue over here in the Keys. I've been told by a tourist that there's a hurricane coming this way towards the Keys. I did some research, sir, and this hurricane is the deadliest hurricane ever recorded. The news is issuing this hurricane to be a Category 6.
I see now, dealer. We have a big problem then, because this hurricane seems like it's gonna hit the amusement park. Tell the US government that we will be taking care of this hurricane, and that I will be expecting a check in the mail to my business office for saving their islands. We're gonna need to shut down all the rides around the park, and I want that volcano taken down. It looks great, but I need military bases built so we can use the US government's technology and our technology to stop this hurricane.
Yes, sir. I'll get right on to it. I'll need to move my boat back for you, so you can be able to arrive to the pier of the Keys.
No problem, dealer. Just get back to work and make me proud. I'll see you there.
Welcome to the Keys Season 3. Now that the island is at the threat of a potential hurricane to hit the Keys, Dr. Contributor has decided to take matters into his own hands and is trying to stop the hurricane using his military technology. A new location a part of the Keys is the Doctor's Yacht. This is a ship he used to go from Fiji to Florida. You can also find the dealer here and eliminate him for a random mythic or exotic weapon. Over at the lower and upper Keys, Dr. Contributor had to get rid of the dealer's drink factory and replace them with military bases for the preparation of the hurricane for supplies. He also decided to add a military base over at the Layton Keys. There's also a new location called Maximum Military. This location is a military warehouse for supplies for Dr. Contributor. And he's gonna need these to be able to prepare for the hurricane that's close by. As of what happened to the forest, it has now been completely changed. To start off, Foggy Forest has now moved up north. And over near Key West and East Rockland Key, there's a new forest called Moisty Myers. Speaking about East Rockland Key, the military base and the boss is back. You can also find a tank over there now too. And of course, the middle has changed. This new location, which is guarded by Dr. Contributor, is called Operated Organization. When you kill Dr. Contributor, you will be given a Mythic Combat Assault Rifle and a jetpack. And lastly, what's new with Season 3 is the last military base over at Key Largo.
Well then, my tourist, why don't you come drop into the Keys Season 3, and I'll show you that I can easily stop this pathetic hurricane all by myself.
So, the hurricane is getting very close to the Keys. We need to do something now.
I agree, dealer. We must stop this hurricane once and for all. I've already got all my shields around the Keys, just in case of an emergency. But we should be good.
So, are you sure about that? Because, that there hurricane is still going this direction. It doesn't look like it's losing any speed either.
I'm not sure. But maybe this hurricane is truly one powerful storm. Dealer, go ahead and check the status report on the military bases in the islands.
So, I just checked the logs, and we are fucked. all the military bases are down, and the hurricane is coming straight towards us.
Well, I know what I must do, dealer, to save the keys. Now, I show you my true form.
Dealer, promise me, if I don't make it out alive, tell my family I loved them.
Yes, sir, I will. I hope to see you on the other side.
Now that the dealer is gone, I can deal with this hurricane myself now. I must sacrifice myself and slow down this hurricane before it destroys the whole state of Florida. At least I had a good life. I enjoyed every bit of it. But now, I must perish to save the world. I'm glad my life was good.
Welcome to The Keys Season 4. This is the aftermath of what happened during the hurricane hitting the Keys. Since the hurricane had killed Dr. Contributor and also completely destroyed his base in the middle, it is now being renamed Fleet Flight. The rocks between Sugarloaf Key and East Rockland Key have now also been destroyed due to the hurricane. As expected, the military bases over at the Lower and Upper Key have been completely destroyed by the hurricane. The mall over at the Duck Key has also been messed up as well. A lot has happened to the Keys, as you can see. That is another one of Dr. Contributor's storage houses that have been destroyed, renaming the location to Spilled Slaughter. The forest area has changed once again. Moisty Myers is gone, and Foggy Forest is now split into 3 different types of rivers. Over at Key Largo, you can see there's no more military base. And you know what that means, the hurricane has destroyed it. Now one last time guys, I promise, say it with me, the hurricane has destroyed the military base also at Layton Key.
Even though I'm dead, you should come check out the Key Season 4. To at least show some respect for me saving the whole world.
I can no longer deal with this, my love. We must escape and save ourselves. Free ourselves. To free our family and take our daughter back before the U.S. government tries to brainwash her.
But how we're going to escape the facility?
I'm not sure, my love, but I am tired of just sitting around and waiting for the days to go by and watch our family suffer here.
Is your plan at least good enough to get us out of this mess with the U.S. government?
The plan is simple. The night shift guard isn't expected to be on watch duty tonight. So, what we'll do is try to be stealthy and exit out the front while it's unguarded. And as we escape, we can come back later when we're ready, and we'll ambush the U.S. government and force them to give our daughter back. Finally, we will be able to live as a family, for once, in peace.
Okay then, my love. If it's to seek for our daughter, we must do it. I can't see us as a family suffer.
I know I assigned you off tonight, Ralph, but I'm gonna need you to work overtime. We have nobody to guard the front entrance for the night shift.
What? You gotta be kidding me, sir. I have to sit here all night tonight? Hog, I'm not gonna enjoy it, but it's whatever, I'll get it done, boss.
Thank you, Ralph. I appreciate it a ton. We're short-staffed tonight, and I'll make sure I get you a bonus check for doing this for me. One last thing though, Ralph. If you see Charlotte's parents trying to run off, shoot them if they do not comply with my orders.
Alright, boss. You got it. I'll take care of it from here, sir. Wait a minute. Is that who I think it is? Hey, show yourself. This is the U.S. military. Put your hands up where I can see them.
Whoa, whoa! Chill out there. I get you're just doing your job, but please, let us go. We need to save our family, especially our daughter.
No can do there. I'm sorry, but I was ordered by the general to kill you on sight if not complied with his orders. Now, back to your cells, or I will open fire on both of you.
Listen, mister, please before you kill us, please give us a chance to explain that we are all the same beings too.
I'm not here to talk. I'm here to do my job. Now step aside or I will open fire.
Please, we just want to be free again and live our lives happily ever after.
We promise to bring no threats ever in y'all's life in the future can withhold itself and chase the world and history as you know it.
You guys should have listened to me the first time. What I did was what had to happen. I'll have to tell the general tomorrow what happened. Poor Charlotte, though. It can't be helped, though. That was what the boss ordered. I just hope that they erase Charlotte's memory, or she's going to become a supervillain for sure.
So what are we doing today, sir?
We're going to need your help, Charlotte. Over in the Florida Keys.
The Florida Keys, where's that at?
It is islands that are a part of Florida, which of course is owned by the U.S. We just had a hurricane hit the Keys.
So a hurricane hit the Florida Keys? I think I understand now.
But this hurricane is not just something simple. This hurricane was a Category 6, one of the deadliest hurricanes to ever hit Florida in history.
This is the only Category 6 hurricane ever.
That's why we need your help, Charlotte. We need to get the Keys back together and fix it as soon as possible.
Well, yeah, I guess that makes sense. My chrome power is able to recreate building.
Exactly. Since the hurricane destroyed most of the buildings of the Keys, we need your help to rebuild them and fix them with your mutant powers.
Or I think I understand now. So I gotta head to the Florida Keys then build the buildings back together.
Yes, that's correct, Charlotte. You got it right on the dot.
Damn, this sounds easy then. This should be a piece of cake for me. I'll get it done as soon as possible.
Good. And you let me know if anyone tries to talk to you. Stay away at all costs from all human contact. You can only trust us, Charlotte. Now go on and get to the Keys and make it back into its glory shape.
Welcome to Blakers Battle Royale Season 5. Charlotte has decided to help the US government rebuild the Keys with her chrome powers, making the island start to rebuild structures lost from the hurricane last season. Paradise Palace, which is located in the middle of the map, is now Charlotte's new domain as she reforms and rebuilds the Keys to its former glory. You can also fight her as a boss and receive 2 random mythics or exotics. The mall seems like it's not still rebuilt yet, so maybe we should check on it next season. Hopefully it will look better by then. Well, at least the power plants are back over at the upper and lower key. Who doesn't love mobility? A new POI on the map, though, is Fantastic Future. It was built using Charlotte's chrome powers. Seems like the military bases are still piled up trash from the hurricane. Let's check this POI out next season. Hopefully it's changed by then at least. Well, the least Charlotte could do was give someone a new home, especially with a pool. Who wouldn't want a pool with their house in the Keys? The house over at Key Largo has also been rebuilt. I'm glad the Keys is starting to look a little more like itself again.
I know the Keys is pretty messed up and destroyed, but if you come drop to Keys Season 5, I can promise to help you out the most I can. I'm most of the island done. Almost done rebuilding everything like how it was. Glad I have finally got the chance to get some fresh air and meet other people for once. Blaker told me there's another side of me. I wonder what that means. But look, he sent me the video. Let me go ahead and check it out. My parents, an army, and they're killing them right at the exit. Oh, no. This can't be. It must be false. Is that the general? I can't believe he would ever order anything like this, especially if my mother and father want freedom.
I'll make sure all of them pay. I will make everyone and everything ever messing with the people I love most in life. I will have my revenge no matter what happens.
Welcome to the Keys Season 6. This is it. This is the final season of the entire movie. Wow, already. Let me go ahead and get this part done for you guys so y'all can see the end result of the movie. First off, we actually have a new POI, which is called Presidential Patrol. The president's ship has arrived in the Florida Keys, and he's trying to reason and calm down Charlotte. You can also fight him and receive 2 random mythics or exotic after you eliminate him. Oh, would you look at that? It seems that those military bases are back now, and there's a new name for them, which is now called Reformed Rage. Foggy Force is also back to its glory. Sadly, Moisty Myers isn't coming back though. And lastly, the mall over at the Duck Key has been rebuilt. As long as the whole world doesn't explode, I think we should be good from here, honestly.
Food will be no one. The living after what I do in this season 6. I'll see other traitors. Oh, there I have power. Finally showed me the true colors. The president wants to talk to me. This is all chose on. Other U.S. government is all corrupted.
Charlotte, it's the president. Please, come out and talk with us. We don't want to hurt you.
Disappointed in every single one of you. What you did to my parents is outrageous. You guys think I'm the master, when really it's you guys in disguise?
Your parents aren't my fault, Charlotte. They got into the general's plans. We only kept them locked away so the rest of the world wouldn't try to use your parents in any other despicable ways.
I've had enough of it, every single one of you. Time to take matters into my own hands and show you what it's like to owes everything.
Everyone open fire. She's powering up the self-chromazine herself.
It means nothing to me. You call yourself a president, but don't even confront me face to face. It's ridiculous. I'm disgusted by everyone's actions and how you and your army treated me. You guys have abused me mentally, physically, and gave me PTSD for life. Sometimes I can't deal with it anymore. It's fucking too much for me.
I understand you've been through a lot, Charlotte, but you need to calm down and talk with us. We're not gonna hurt you.
That's it. If you're not going to do what's right for me, I will. I'm sick of everything and everyone around me. I'm going to use my powers to completely erase everything from existing.
Charlotte, I'm not going to ask you again. You will come to us right now, or I will tell my men to open fire on you until you turn into a liquid chrome.
Mr. President, this ends now. Because of you and your army, this ends now with everything, and everyone's gone. Fuck every one of y'all.
Welcome to the beginning, a fresh new Battle Royale map based off ancient Earth, with over 13 ancient civilizations, each with their own boss that gives 2 random mythics or exotics. As for our first ancient civilization, we have ancient Mesopotamia, which is in real life is located in Iraq. Our next point of interest is ancient Greece, and I'm pretty sure we all know about ancient Greece. You know, Zeus and Hades, and Olympus, of course. As expected, ancient Egypt is a pyramid because the Egyptians were the ones that created the pyramids. Ancient Karl is known well for its desert pool. I also added a cool building over there as well. For ancient China, there's lots of Chinese buildings. And of course, the Great Wall of China, which is guarding China from the rest of the island. One of our non-ancient POIs, but still in my opinion, at least deserve to have a spot on this map. The medieval village. Ancient Siberia is a very straightforward location. It's flat and it has some little pillar buildings. Of course, as a Colosseum is ancient Rome. This one was way too obvious for me to make when building it, to be honest. Can't forget about Japan too. Ancient Japan is located near the middle of the map, and in my opinion, has the coolest ancient history out of all of the ancient civilizations. Another pyramid, or I guess temple POI on the map, is ancient Maya. To be honest, I don't know much about ancient Maya civilization, but I saw on Google they built these like black pyramids. There is one more location that isn't an ancient civilization,
If
which
this
is
was
the
a normal
pirate
Battle
city.
Royale, though,
It's
you would have
located
to...
right off the coast of ancient China. Ancient Aztec is also like a pyramid-looking building, but in my opinion, it's the coolest to me. Lastly, we have ancient India. Not sure what the building for this is called, but I know it's very important for ancient India, so that's why I built it.
Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back your. There's a time that I remember when I did not know no pain. When I believed in forever, and everything would stay the same. Now my heart feel like December when somebody say your name. Cause I can't reach out to call you, but I know I will one day. Yeah. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday. But everything gon' be alright. Gonna raise a glass and say, hey. Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back your. Memories bring back your. There's a time that I remember when I never felt so lost, and I felt all of the hatred. It was too powerful to stop. Now my heart feel like an ember, and it's lighting up the dark. I'll carry these torches for you, and you know I'll never drop. Yeah. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday. But everything gon' be alright. Gonna raise a glass and say, hey. Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you we're here, but you're not. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back your